I just achieved another 100% win rate back to back using this simple day trading strategy. If you watch to the end of this video, I'm going to show you that day trading is not complicated. The markers are not out to get you, and it's actually very simple and easy to determine the direction price is most likely going to go to avoid fake outs and liquidity sweeps. Before we get into the video, y'all, it's your boy Playmaker Way with the playbook. Hoping you have a great day, morning, or evening. Make sure to hit that first link in the description. Join the free signal, free Telegram. We don't just post weekly trade breakdowns. We also post weekly day trading tips. We post weekly stock and crypto analysis and plays. And most importantly, we live stream a live trade every day, London session 3 of EST on this very same channel. So literally all these trades we took, not only do we break down at the beginning of the week in the Sunday chart analysis, we drop every Sunday night, going over not just what I see price doing Sunday night going into Monday, but what I see price doing throughout the entire week. But literally in all the live streams, I get my projection for the day. And some of these lives, we actually took these setups live and broke them down live. So I literally cannot make none of this stuff up. Again, if you go to the first link in the description, join the free signal, free Telegram, then you go to August 17th, you will see the Sunday chart analysis. Then you can see how we did last week. Our end of the week with a total of 45,871 pips caught and 7-0. Again, you click right here, it'll take you to the beginning of the week. You can see this was a recap of Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and again, you can also see the links when we go live every single day. So literally cannot make none of stuff up. And then the week before that, we also had a 100% win rate, went 6-0. You can see that as well. Literally everything's data time and documented. Can't make none of this stuff up. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say we don't lose trades, because you can see the first week of August, we were 5-1, but you can see that we win way more than we lose. We're 17-2 for the month of July. And then as far as quarter two is concerned, if you go to July 2nd, you can see we went 52-6, giving us a 90% win rate, got 119,274 pips. We averaged 2 to 4 losses per month, which is like 1 to 2 losses a week, which is not bad at all. So I'm about to explain exactly how we did this and how you can do the exact same thing. So the trade we're going to be breaking down today is this GBP JPY setup. Again, if you wasn't Monday's live stream, go to August 11th live stream on this channel. You see that we literally broke down this setup as well as talked about the exact price points to enter at during that live. This ended up being a beautiful 1 to 5 risk to ratio setup, meaning whatever you would have risked, you would have made 5 times that amount. So if you would have risked $100, you would have made $500. If you would have risked $1,000, you would have made $5,000 off this one trade alone. I'm going to break down how we was able to catch this huge push to the upside and how you can catch a similar move just like this one. So the first thing I always tell the members and students is we need to identify the trend. Now, we don't just want to identify the trend on any time frame. We need to identify the trend on the bigger time frame. Now, we're not trading on the bigger time frame, but it's important to identify the trend on the bigger time frame, because that's how price moves. Price moves on a day by day, week by week, month by month basis. So we need to figure out the direction price is not only going, but the direction the price has been going, so we can figure out where it's going to continue to go. The smaller time frames only explain the direction price is going. So when we look at GBP JPY, we can see that we had clear bullish momentum. We see resistance levels getting turned into support. We see higher highs getting made, resistance level getting turned into support. Oh, now that we know we're in an uptrend, all we have to do is open up the price action technical analysis playbook and go over the rules of the uptrend. Price action and technical analysis playbook. It works on stocks, forex, options, and crypto. Now, I give this book away for free in Playmaker University, or you can get this book separately. It says right here, in order for the uptrend to continue, we need to break past the previous high, which gives us a new higher high. Look at photo below. We also have to respect the support level the higher low is resting on. Just like the rules of the uptrend said, we need to not only break resistance levels, but turn them into support so that new higher high can get made. So we see here that price did successfully break this resistance level and hold it as support. But you can see that we were literally consolidating the entire month of July, struggling to make a new higher high, which is why when volume kicked in the beginning of August 1st, we had this big reversal to the downside. But like the price action technical analysis playbook also says, rejections or reversals happen, but a reversal doesn't always mean the trend is going to change. As long as price doesn't turn the support level into a resistance and or make a lower low, we are still in an uptrend and still only looking for buys. When we look at GJ right here, if price would have turned this level into resistance, or retraced and turned this level into resistance, then we would have went for sells, right? So if price did that, we would have for sells. But if price broke back above this level and turn it into support, we was going to look for buys. So as we can see, the next week, price reversed back to the upside. So after we saw price reverse back to the upside and turn this resistance level back into support, that showed me that the bullish momentum was coming back into play. This is also why I don't like the breakout trade. I like to wait for retest confirmations. So now that we know we're looking for buys and that price pushed back to the upside, this is how price ended the week on Friday, that means I'm going to go for buys, because again, what I teach the members and students is not to chase price but follow the flow of price. If everything's showing us buys, only go for buys. If everything's showing us sells, only go for sells. So now that we know what our game plan is, this is when we want to mark off our key price levels. Boom, we got our key price levels marked up. So again, not only do we know what trend we're in, but we have our key price levels marked off, and we also know what we need to look for, buys. But now we're going to go into the smaller time frame so we can look for our confirmations to be met or not met, as well as look for our best entry point. So not only do we want to look for buys because we're in an uptrend, but we want to look for buys off of support levels. We enter buys off support levels, sells off resistance levels, right? Buys off support levels, sells off resistance levels. So at this point, since I'm looking for buys, I'm going to look for buys in one of two places. We see price turn this resistance level into support. So now we're looking to see if we can maintain this level as support. So we don't chase price, but again, we follow the flow of price. So I'm either going to wait for price to retest to maintain or hold this low as support, or I'm going to look to see if price can break above this level and turn it into support. But nonetheless, I'm looking for buys no matter what at this moment. So again, we know what our game plan is. So now we just got to wait for our confirmations to be met. So we're going to fast forward to London session. And this is why it's important to stick to your game plan and not chase price. Because imagine if I would have saw this juicy drop to the downside and I would have threw away my game plan and ignored the bullish momentum we see to the left and would have went for sells instead of buys. I would have fell for another classic fake out liquidity sweep, right? Because we saw price immediately shot back up to the upside. We also saw price fail to hold this low as resistance. But even if y'all would have said, well, look, it still didn't fly past here, look what happens going into New York session. We see price retested, maintained holding this low as support, and then that's why I went for another buy setup and it exploded to the upside. So again, when we go to the actual trade that I took on GJ, let's pull that back up. All right, so when we go to the actual trade we took on GJ, skip all this. You can see I entered the 4:39 a.m. We go to the 4:30 candlestick, which was this one. Then you can see price went back to these highs and I got wicked out. And then going into New York session, after I saw price, again, this was 9 a.m., 9:30, was holding this low at support. That's when I re-entered, and that's what y'all see in the New York price watch list right here. You can see that the first setup, but you see I'm in the second setup. And if you watch the video, I'm explaining that the buy setup is still valid because we never hit stop loss. And as long as we're going to maintain hold this level of support, we can continue to look for buys to the upside. You see me breaking down this right here. Literally, as you can see, a couple hours later, once volume picked up, price flew to the upside. Then we see this resistance level got broken and turned into support. And then again, as you can see, when volume picks up, it's going to most likely continue to go with the flow of price, which is why you want to always go with the flow of price. Again, turn this resistance level into support and continue to fly to the upside. It's literally that simple, y'all. If you strictly and only go for A+ setups, yes, you might have to wait a little bit longer, but you automatically have a higher likelihood of those trades going in your favor and going in your direction. On top of, if you only go for buys in the uptrend, sells in the downtrend, enter buys off support, sells off resistance, you're literally letting all the momentum go with you and you're literally using all the momentum to your advantage. All right, y'all. If y'all enjoyed this video, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Comment down below any questions, comments, concerns you may have. Make sure to hit that first link in the description, join the free Signal and free Telegram. If you're interested in learning how to identify these levels, my Signal servers and my mentorship program, make sure to hit those links in the description, y'all. You've seen we've been going absolutely crazy. But before you make a decision, let me tell you a little bit about those details. If you're interested in taking your trading to the next level and learning directly from me, join Playmaker University, or I recommend scheduling a one-on-one session where profitable traders and confident traders are made. Not only are you going to get my complete strategy in video format, going over how to read the charts, how to identify my key price levels, those blue and gold lines y'all stay asking me in the comment section, how to enter and exit trades, how to trade moves, my scalping strategy, my secret buy and sell limit strategy, trading psychology, how to deal with wins and losses, how to scale into trades, how to never blow your account again, how to double your account every month. But you will also get daily analysis setups for life, student member group chat, daily trade recaps for life, exclusive New York Lives and trading plan Zooms, and y'all gonna get my famous price action technical analysis playbook that works on stocks, forex, options, and crypto. And on top of that, you're gonna get the trader's mindset, mastering psychology and risk management playbook that goes over leveraging risk, mastering discipline, how to never blow your account again, learn how to trust yourself while staying cool, calm, and collected. This is what helped one of my students turn $4, as you can see, yes, to $275. That is not Photoshop. You can see he's saying right here, I followed the playbook through a Hail Mary. Shout out for all you do. This is why I always say follow the flow price and not chase price. His last dollars, he was damn near, he basically blew his account. And because he followed my teachings, trusted the playbook, he was able to turn a $4 account to almost $300 account. It's literally that simple, y'all. I made all the mistakes, so you don't have to make the mistakes. Instead, just learn from my mistakes and be successful quicker. So if you're interested in learning how to consistently not only grow your accounts, but consistent $500 to $1,000 days, click that first link in the description, watch the free trading crash course. Or if you already know you're ready to get in and lock in with me, click the link to go join Playmaker University or the one-on-one sessions. I'll see you on the other side. Shout out to the Playmakers, man. Now, advanced play signal, we literally just had a 100% win rate last week. And this is the exact same strategy I teach in the one-on-one sessions and in Playmaker University that averages not just a 90% win rate on a weekly basis, but also on a monthly and quarterly basis as well. You see right here, 16-1, 94% win rate. You see here, another 100% win rate on the week. We go to a whole nother month. You see here how we ended Q1 this year, 44-5, giving us a 90% win rate, 17-3 January, 14-1 February, March, 13-1. And if we go to how we ended last year, 2024, we literally went 181 wins, 23 losses, averaging an 89% win rate all 12 months combined, averaging less than 2 losses per month. You're not gonna find any other mentorship or signaling service that does stuff like this. And not only do I call accurate signals, but I give you my entry, my S cells, my TPs. I notify you when the TPs get hit. I give y'all updates in the trades, and I drop a New York price watch list showing y'all what price is doing in that trade we're in, as well as what to expect and anticipate going into New York session, as well as other possible setups going into New York session. I go over whether you should look for buys or sells. I go over specific price points and all of that good stuff, y'all. And you'll also get the advanced play signaling for completely free when you sign up and apply for one-on-one sessions. One-on-one sessions, I make sure you earn while you learn. So not only do I teach my exact same strategy on a Zoom call on the charts just like this, but you get one session a week. Each session is an hour long, recorded and sent to you the same day. Those recordings are yours to keep for life, y'all. So you definitely get a huge return on investment, as well as you get access to the student member group chat and the advanced play signal room. So it'll be interesting. You're trading to the next level. You know exactly what to do. Hit those links in the description, y'all. If you want to contact me directly, you can DM me on Instagram, TikTok, or Telegram. I respond to all messages. See y'all in the university, y'all. See y'all in the next video. Peace. We out.